Alright, hey everyone, I am Rad Shaz from New South Wales, and today I am running, you gotta be kidding me, Resident Evil 1 on PC, the Japanese edition. Why the Japanese edition? As we all say, the text is way faster, and a lot less, no, the patches are better anyway, it doesn't crash as much. Alright, so we'll get right into it. We'll start the timer in 3, 2, 1, now.
What is this? Wow.
Alright, so we're playing as Jill here, which is the broad right there.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
This game was originally released in 1996 on the PlayStation.
Don't open that door.
I have very vivid memories of playing this early in the morning with my older brother.
What is it?
So we were way too scared to play this at nighttime. That's right, this game.
You go? I'm going with you.
And with me today,
This is our
I've got
old
Mango
partner,
Punch,
you know.
reading out donations,
Okay,
and also
Let
hosting.
me handle this.
Mango Punch, say hello.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mango Punch, as Shaz just
Stay
said.
alert.
I'll be here in the background, making noise every now and then, reading out donations and stuff. But yeah, so let's do this.
Dining room.
Thank you, Mango. Alright. Barry's fine detective work there, identifying the dining room.
What is this?
Alright, also for this, obviously,
What
because
is it?
it was originally released on PlayStation, so everyone
Jill.
would use
see
controller,
if you
but
can
I'm using a
find any
keyboard
other clues.
because you can mash
I'll be
faster.
examining this.
You can get a straighter
Oh, this is
line
not
with Jill.
Chris's blood.
Obviously, because you're using the D-pad, your thumb will be all over the place. You'll be hitting the
Yeah,
left.
getting good lines on the controller is pretty hard because you just fat finger left and right every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, it's not so great. The
Barry?
keyboard, much better.
Oh yeah. Also, a big advantage of the PC version is that you can skip the door scenes. In PS1, I think it's about a 5 to 7 second loss per door because you have to sit there watching the door open each time. Absolutely disgusting for a speedrun.
Is it?
Yeah,
But-
it all adds up over the course of the run.
Maybe
Yeah,
buy this
but
Chris.
sometimes
Probably
that's-
like 20 minutes worth.
Anyway,
Yeah,
let's
easily,
report
'cause,
this to Wesker.
When I'll be running the HD remaster, it's actually 7 seconds per door, and it adds about 20 minutes onto the game.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Alright, so we're gonna look for Wesker, we'll check Harry Potter's bedroom, and he ain't there.
Find anything, Jill?
And as a lot of people know, this game is known for its B-grade voice acting,
Can't figure it out at all.
to the point that all the voice actors have used fake names,
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear.
and people are still trying to find them. I think just for meme reasons, but they can barely find them. Especially the lady who played Jill in the opening cutscene, Inez. Still
Nez.
unknown.
Yep.
Nez, still unknown. But,
We could get into trouble if we get lost.
oh, you gotta be kidding me.
We should start from the first floor, okay?
Probably a good reason why she doesn't want to be
Jill,
found, really.
Here's
Yeah.
a lockpick.
I mean, they found most of the others. Like, they found Barry, who was apparently a school principal somewhere in Australia. Which is
Yeah.
fun to know.
Fuck. Dude, my alerts are fucking going off and I've like turned them off everywhere. Jesus Christ. Where the fuck is that coming from? Sorry guys. And I turned them all off as well. Where the fuck is that
Oh
coming
no. Oh no.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Did you change scenes?
Trying to find where it's coming from. Fuck. Dude, how do I... Dude,
I have no idea, mate.
fuck it. Delete everything here. Alright, there is no reason for it to keep going now. Everything else is deleted.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Good. Sorry about that, guys.
Listen. if
Well,
something
while
happens,
he's fixing that, I'd just like to remind everybody that we are Oz Speedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event, we're raising money for Beyond Blue, a charity working to raise the awareness of mental health issues and reduce around the stigma around these issues to help people achieve their best possible mental health. If you'd like to donate, you can donate at donate.ozspeedruns.com. And yeah, we've got some good incentives coming up as well that you can donate towards. The next one will be for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. You can choose which costume that I'm going to run with. And we've got many, many more.
Yeah, I was waiting for OBSN and just deleted every other scene. Because I had no idea where I was coming from. Everything was turned off. There's no reason for it to be happening. Anyway, back to it. Alright, so what we're doing here is filling up our inventory fully. Because Barry's about to bug us again. And if we don't have a full inventory, he'll give us some acid rounds, which we don't want yet. But the reason why we don't want the acid rounds here either is because him talking to us takes up about 30 seconds of time. So we can't have that. And here he is, Barry.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Alright, see right there, so the cutscene ends early because we have a full inventory and he won't give us the acid rounds. Hence ending it like 30 seconds earlier. Alright, so now we're going to quickly do some quick inventory management to clean up. Easy peasy. And now we're going to get our main weapon for the game. The bazooka, also known as the grenade launcher in the other Resident Evils. Also have to be careful then when picking that up. If we accidentally investigate the dead body there of our now ex-teammate Forrest, it will trigger a cutscene and we'll get attacked by birds, and you can't have that.
Yeah, we don't want magpie season.
Yeah. Alright, our first kill for the game. Yay! Easy. So here we got to push the statue off to get this blue gem to help us get out of the first part of the mansion here. I will deal with that later. Cool thing about this, or I don't know how cool it is, but every zombie that's standing near a staircase will automatically vomit on you. Hence getting a very easy dodge. And you'll see that later in the game as well, where we're in the labs. We can get through it really easily. There's like a couple of zombies that are hanging around a staircase, and you can dodge them easily because they just try to vomit on you each time.
Yeah, that happens with most of the original RE games. If you're on a different height to the zombies, they can't actually grab you, so they'll try to vomit on you instead.
Yeah, it's just weird that even if they're staying next to the staircase, that happens as well.
Although sometimes they'll troll you and still grab you even when they shouldn't.
Yeah.
They'll like teleport down to your level somehow.
It's called bad RNG, mate.
It's always the RNG.
One thing that kind of confuses me here, because there are no notes in this entire game. Because basically, if you're playing this game casually, you'll be exploring the mansion for every nook and cranny, and there is not one note saying if you play the piano, if you play Moonlight Sonata on the piano, the secret door will open. But you grab
you just got to figure it out for yourself.
No, that's just the weird thing. It's just like, why has Jill just decided, hey, this is a great piano. I tell you what, let's sit down and play some Moonlight Sonata.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I might play
a stressful situation. Music is relaxing.
I might play chopsticks. That's all I can play on piano. Imagine just walking through the mansion, you see it. Jill, have you found anything interesting? Top of the other thing, if Mr. Spencer, the owner of the mansion, has guests over, and they start playing Moonlight Sonata, would he freak out and say, "No, don't play that song. You can't see the secret room." Alright. So now we'll be going to pick up the gem and using that gold emblem we just picked up. That gold emblem reveals the key to the attic, where we get our first boss fight. But we'll be picking that up on the way back through the dining room. Alright, so that blue gem will give us one of the crests to unlock the back door. And now we're going to go see our good mate Richard, who's in a lot of pain. And we got another thrilling cutscene, by the way.
Well, while there's a cutscene going on, we have a donation from Mr. Foxhound.
What
He gave
happened?
$10.95. He says, "Come on, Radshaz. The commander is waiting."
This house.
He is waiting. Thank you, Mr. Foxhound, you absolute
Terrible
champion.
demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous.
Poisonous?
I think Richard has my favorite
Richard,
voice acting in
hold
the entire
on.
game.
There is serum.
Ouch.
Blood
I
just
should've-
spurts
All he can
everywhere.
say about having
No
several
problem.
gigantic
I'll go and
tooth
get it.
marks in his torso.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Ouch.
the anti-venom will take care of that. Oh look, they healed right up. Alright, so now we got to go save Richard, or should I say attempt to save him. And to do that, we got to go back to the first floor and pick up the serum. A mate of mine called Subsonics told me about a glitch. You can skip the second cutscene with him, but I won't be attempting that, because I never knew about it. That's the thing, I'm always learning something new about these games, every day. Always learning something new. Alright, this guy's name is Rocky. Wait for him to get out of the way. Thank you, Rocky. Alright, why is he called Rocky? I guess because I had the tiger here.
I love how all the different zombies have been given different names.
Yeah, I think it was either Witch Rain or Clicks that said that. Because when I was doing New Game Plus and I didn't know how to dodge him correctly, I just blasted him with the rocket launcher. And it was either Clicks or Witch that said, "Wow, rest in peace, Rocky." I was like, dude, I don't know how to dodge him correctly. I didn't know about, standing there waiting half a second. Alright, here we go. Some more inventory management. Get rid of our stuff. Usually I would drop the first aid spray, but because this is a marathon, I'm holding onto the first aid spray just in case. And I will use,
play it safe.
yeah, I use it in the same place each time now, and that's when I use the crank for the second time. Just about to use that crank to refill the pond outside. That's when I use it. But even yesterday when I was setting up some safety saves, I didn't even take one hit during the whole game. And I was like, man, if I can do that tomorrow, that'll be awesome. But instead, I got memed with the
Here's the
alerts.
serum.
Because I've turned them all
Richard,
off. Bloody hell.
Hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
God damn it. That's a...
Jill, here's my radio. You should
Oh,
keep it.
here's Rip shit again.
I'm
Yep. And,
No.
obviously the serum did nothing.
Jill. Be careful.
The goggles do nothing.
Alright guys, so now we're going on to our first boss fight of the game. Well, we're not even going to fight, we're going to use the art of running. And as Richard said, it is a giant snake.
And also poisonous.
Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm doing the safety strat here, where I run back to the bookcase and the door. Alright, so I've got to concentrate here. Let's go. If I get bitten by a yawn, it's not too bad. I'll just lose about a minute of time. Well, let's hope we don't do that. Nice. Alright. See you later, yawn. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. Yeah, well, I'm
In
going
the
to come...
meantime, do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
We have a $53.65 donation from John Henry Eden, who says, "What an amazing cause. Now more than ever, it's important to help those who need it."
Awesome.
Thank you
Good
very
on
much
you,
for
mate.
that.
Good stuff, mate. Thank you very much for the donation. And it's going to a great cause. You know, it's a mental health hotline that you can just call for free anytime. Because it is great to get stuff off your chest. You never know how much one conversation can go. It gives you some good clarity just to talk about things. Get things off your chest. Sometimes, you don't... A lot of people don't have people to talk to either. A lot of loners out there, a lot of lone wolves. Or they don't feel comfortable
Well,
talking.
I'm certainly one of those.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. That guy, yeah. It doesn't matter. First bite of the game, and it's by a guy that gets me 1 out of 10 times. Alright, so this is the portrait puzzle. This puzzle, back in the day, was the hardest thing ever. Basically, it's called Birth to Death, or something like that. Anyway, so you have to hit these puzzles in the right order. And they're all named like, it's like a newborn baby, an infant child, a young man, a middle-aged man. But there's two portraits here that are I forget what they're exactly named.
Is it like young adult and young man or something
Yeah,
like that? It's like, which one comes first?
Yes, that's the one. Thank you, Mango, for correcting me. But yeah,
I had the same problem.
yeah, that is it. And me and my brother would be like, which one comes first? Then we did have the where I don't think we even had dial-up back then. All right, second kill for the game. Go on, I love that. Love the pixelated gore. By the way, guys, this game contains scenes of violence and gore. I forgot to mention. Alright, so now we're getting out the back door, as Barry said we should. He didn't say anything about the crescents, but, you know, that's him. Alright, we dodged the dog. Just. Alright, now we're getting another key item for the game, the crank. We use this twice, this one in the entire game twice, and then we pick up another crank later, which we'll use twice as well. The goddamn hex crank.
How many different types of crank are there in this game?
Two.
There's like the hex crank and the square.
That is it, and we just picked up the square crank, and we're going to use it right now.
Oh, there's 2? I thought there was 3.
Nah, just 2. Maybe you're thinking of
I was thinking
RE3.
of something else. Yeah.
How many is that? I know it's the rusted crank.
Yeah, there's 2 of them in RE3, but you only use one for the speedrun.
And maybe a valve handle.
Oh yeah, always the valve handle.
These snakes are nothing. If you keep running, they won't touch you. Unlike in the HD remaster, where they get you every time, but there are some certain lines. So what we're doing here, we're heading out. We're heading to the outhouse or the back house, or the greenhouse. I'm not too sure what to call it.
I think it's the guardhouse.
That is it.
What they call it.
Yep, guardhouse. Look at you, Mango. Thank you. That's why you're here, mate. That's why you're here.
See, I remember things.
All right.
I can read.
Bam. So we got the red book. We'll use that before the next boss fight for Clan 42. Alright, get the control room key. Which someone decided to hide in a dirty bath. Resident Evil, mate. Alright, so we got the control room key. Alright, here we always get strangled. Just mash the keys, you get out of it. It's the bit, I don't know if this is the scene that made me, because I'm slightly scared of wasps. Don't know if anyone knows that. And this scene right here always gets me. As soon as you pick up the key, they start chasing you. Jesus, I don't know, something about that always just gets me. Just the way
that's fair. Wasps are pretty terrifying.
Yeah, it's just the way they...
Bees are fine, not wasps.
Yeah, it's the way they float after you as well. And because I have been attacked twice by them. And the first time, I actually got woozy from it. Because I got stung a whole bunch of times, and I thought it was funny. Then everyone works like, no. Are you aware that they are actually toxic? And I was like, what are you talking about? Then everything just started spinning. And I was like, whoop, gotta sit down. I see what we've got here is possibly the most boring puzzle of the game. You just gotta push this box all the way up here, then push the other two into into some water. Easy peasy. Any donations or anything, Mango? Mango, are you there, mate?
Yep. Sorry, I'm just checking. We have another big donation. We have a $54.06 donation from Oniyuri7.
Hey, Oni.
A little bit can go a long way. Keep up the hard work, everyone. We can get through this. We can get through anything together. P.S. If Shaz needs any blue herbs, Harvest has been good this year.
Yep, alright. Thank you,
Bit of a
Oni.
meme with Shaz and blue herbs. He has a lot of bad luck with anything that can poison you in these games.
Seem to attract the toxic enemies, I don't know. Thanks.
Those spiders, those RE2 spiders, every time.
Yeah, because there is a chance I can get poisoned later on, but because this is a marathon run, I will heal up from the poison. Because when we do a fight with a huge spider later on called Black Tiger, he has like probably a 1 in 4 chance of poisoning you. So
Oh yeah, by the way, a warning for anybody who is arachnophobic. There are giant spiders in this game.
yeah, we'll be seeing.
We will warn you when they're coming up.
They are actually pretty. Even though it's like an old game like this, it's still don't know, still something a bit terrifying about it, and just because you can hear him thumping around. So... Alright guys, this was actually a boss fight here, with Neptune the shark there. But it's not really a boss fight, because we didn't even get to see him. Oh, her, sorry. And again, sorry, Oni, thanks for that massive donation, you absolute champion. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're on our way to the, I guess, third boss fight now, which is with Plant 42, a giant plant. I know, right? But we'll make short work of Plant 42.
What happened to plants 1 to 41?
I don't know.
Who knows?
First I was just Plant 1, but then one day I was a big Plant 42. Alright, at least something went right. The quick shots went off nicely. So I didn't cop any...
Nice, very good.
I didn't get any... I don't know, ceiling on my head, because if you stand in one spot, the ceiling falls off and like hits you in the head. I don't know if it's the ceiling, it might be the enemy throwing... I don't think it's Plant 42 throwing poison at you.
Yeah, to explain quick shots, all the classic RE games have this in some way. Basically, if you fire, if you hold down the fire button and then release and then hit aim again at exactly the right frame, it'll cancel the firing animation and you'll fire again like pretty much immediately. So essentially it just makes you shoot twice as fast.
Yeah, and it stops like the pump action sort of thing as well. So if like they do like a recoil, they don't recoil. It's like it breaks the animation and puts them back into the first animation of firing.
Yeah, the problem is, if you mistime it, then you'll drop your aim completely, and then you'll probably get hit by whatever boss you're fighting.
Yeah, because when we finally kill the snake, which is coming up next, but I won't be doing the quick shots, I'll just be aiming and shooting as per usual, because if you drop a one shot, Jill will lose her aim. This, like, you're on the snake, she will get, you know, she'll start moving around erratically, and you don't know where she's going to go. So you just gotta just basically hold aim, shoot for 4 shots, taken care of. Boss fight number 4, done, you know? Like, easy peasy. But I think on the PlayStation... Sorry, go on.
You can just time the aim button, like to hit the right frame if you've got a good rhythm, but for the keyboard, it's easy to just mash the aim key.
Yeah, because I'll hear some other speedrunners when they do it. It's like, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, whereas I'm sitting going...
Anyway, it's good to see you
Record by
safe.
wristed by fingers.
Jill, our first priority.
They're like, oh no, I can see the frame. I'm like, damn it,
Yes,
my
you're
eyesight is
right.
shut. I can't do that.
Now there are a lot of rooms
Also,
not
guys, I don't know if you
mentioned
noticed, but it's
that we
also
can't get into
nighttime
because they're
and
locked up.
indoors, and
I
Wesker
have
is
been
wearing
looking around
sunglasses.
for clues.
Aviators
He's too
as well.
cool. He's too cool.
I'll go to the
They're the
outhouse
sunglasses
and
with
see if
the
I can
mirror
find
on the
any clues.
inside.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Do we have time for another quick donation?
Go for it, mate.
All right, we have a $40 donation from Arapthos. I hope I said that name correctly. Thank you to the staff who are keeping this event running smoothly. Had a blast doing my run, and the rest that I've caught have been fantastic. Put this towards the Hearthstone League of Evil Last Boss Showcase, please. And thank you very much for that donation. Very much appreciated.
You bloody champion, Arachnophos, was it? Arachnophos?
Arapthos.
And I'm the
I hope I'm saying that correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Man, I can never say names correctly. Especially Twitch usernames. I'm the worst.
Oh, I still remember when you first followed me, and it was that Zivivo, whatever it was.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting introduced to a new enemy type here called the Hunter. Basically, they're very...
My favorite enemies in RE.
Just let this Evil Dead cutscene play out, because it's pretty... It's fun to watch if you haven't seen it before. Alright, here we go. Walking around like he's paying the rent. And we'll dodge him like so. Wow, he got me. Alright, doesn't matter. Alright, picking up the first Doom book. Basically, that'll help us get to the labs later on. Alright, so these hunters have replaced most of the zombies in the mansion. They are fairly easy to dodge. You just got to run. I think it's on their right side. You go run on. Yeah. I had to really think of that one.
The best thing about hunters, if you're under half health, so if you're in caution, they have an attack that will just insta kill you. Which is great.
Yeah, on top,
good fun thing to have.
On top of that, they can do it from when they're like 10,000 meters away from you.
Oh, they just leap at you.
Alright, here we go, guys. This is the second boss fight with Yawn, and I'll make easy work of her. I'll just aim and hold the shoot key. That is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Alright, we get to meet up with Barry here. And he's going to ask a really stupid question.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Yes, but I can't.
Yeah,
see
let's
very
look at the
well.
hole, not the giant
How about
decaying
going
snake.
down to
Alright.
check by yourself?
Yeah, nothing interesting here, Barry.
Just
Never
walks,
mind.
Oh,
just
do you?
kicks his way
Well, then
through
I'll
a
try
dead
to go down
snake.
using the rope.
Wait,
We have a rather large donation.
Yeah.
$107.50 from our mate Devo.
Oi, Devo.
Look at this handsome fella just getting among it.
What's going on?
Thank you
Handsome.
for the support, Devo. Always appreciated.
sorry, Jill.
Thanks a
Wait,
lot, Devo.
I'll
Devo,
go and get
Devo.
another rope.
Devo, get it right.
Barry?
It's Devo, okay.
Barry?
Almost like Devon. Thanks for the large donation, Devo. You absolute champion. Alright guys, so now we've been abandoned by Barry, by the looks of it. And now we have to run through the basement and get back upstairs and find a battery to power the elevator in the courtyard.
Yeah, you can wait for him to come back, but, you know, we don't wait in speedruns.
Are you serious? Hey, we got the glitch
I think
in.
so. Maybe
Nice.
that's just the remake. I might be
it's this as well.
misremembering that.
I didn't know you could wait for him until just recently, like I'm talking like 2 years ago. Alright, this guy. Yes, we got him. Okay, that guy right there that I just took out, sometimes his health will be at like, I think... Alright, I may be wrong, okay, but basically the zombies have 100 health. The acid rounds do 100 damage. But sometimes the zombies can have 110 health. And that's happened a couple of times when you shoot that zombie there with the acid round and he won't go down, and as you're coming back in from the menu, he bites you. But we got him there, nicely. It's only happened twice where I've shot that one with an acid round. Alright, here we got Gordon Ramsay coming to the kitchen here. And we'll see if we can get the dodge on him. Got him. Nice. Alright, sometimes he's a bit of a bastard to dodge, but we got him. Sometimes he'll spin a little faster than usual. There's another hunter. Alright, we've only got 2 more hunters to dodge, and that is it. Also, guys, 2 extremely large spiders are coming up, so if you are arachnophobic, please look away for about 30 seconds, as of now. Bloody hell, the way they jump down as well is just that thumping noise.
It's the big slow movement for me that gets me.
Mr. Drifter, got past him. Alright, the last hunter of the game. Well, not last hunter for the mansion. There we go. Alright, so now we're back in the courtyard. And we've got to use the battery to power the elevator. And use the crank to fill the water back up so we can go into the caverns beneath the mansion. Alright, so we're doing some repeat stuff here. Also, we've got probably the only bit of RNG for the entire game coming up. And it's when you first use the elevator coming back up into the courtyard area. The dogs are very erratic, like they get triggered early. That's why we got the first aid spray as well, just so we can heal back up to full health. Alright, nice. That's good RNG there. Alright, so here we go. This is pretty much the only bit of like bad RNG for the game. Is this right here, because those 2 dogs we dodged earlier will be like erratic very early. Oh, what? They're not doing it. That's awesome. Oh, wow, okay. I guess the gods are looking down upon me today. That was awesome. Alright, so we're going to use our first aid spray. Load up the grenade launcher, bazooka, and use the crank. And that's the last time we used the square crank. Alright, so now we've refilled the pond. And the waterfall down below has now revealed a secret path going to the caverns beneath the mansion. Alright, so we're going back down. Nice. That elevator there will I swear to God. Whoever put the... I don't know. You have to be like standing in a specific spot to trigger it. So I don't know. Whoever was in charge of that in the development team. Bloody hell, mate. Alright, we're meeting Enrico here. Another member of the Stars team. And he's got some...
Hey, Enrico, do we have time for a quick donation?
Yes, go for it.
Yeah?
You're alive.
We have a $11.31 donation from Rebecca Candle. No message, but your donation is very much appreciated.
Listen.
Ah, thanks for the donation, Rebecca.
Soon. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Something about Enrico's death is always hilarious. It reminds me of the South Park deaths, where they just like, bleh, when they die.
I think it's the fact that his voice line starts playing before the gunshot actually happens.
Oh, the bleh, then he gets shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so the hunters are back down here now. Again, we've got two to dodge. We've got this guy here. Again, just run to his right. And this guy here can be a bit tricky. Got him though. Alright, so now we got to use the Hex Crank, which is the one we picked up after Enrico bit the dust. You can't see, like... The bad thing about this, like, where you got to use the two Hex Cranks here in the caverns, you can't really see where you got to use it. As you'll especially see it in the next time I got to use it, which is in about a minute. Also, guys, another arachnophobic trigger coming up. We are doing the boss fight with Black Tiger.
Oh yeah, the big one.
Well, let me tell you, he's a big boy. Actually, I think it's a girl as well. Not too sure. I'm gonna look into the instruction manual again. Alright, here we go. Indiana Jones time. Wow, I lied. There's actually another hunter to dodge just before the Black Tiger fight here. Alright, let's go. Ah, she got me. Alright.
But did you get poisoned? That is the question.
I don't know just yet. Ah, that was awful. Because basically, it was my fault. I didn't get the quick shots to the trigger correctly. That was all me, baby. Ah, I didn't get poisoned, but I am on caution. But I will I will be healing up just in case, because some of the... Basically, we'll be introduced to an enemy type in the labs called the Chimeras, and they can do some sneaky, very sneaky shots on you. They can, like, uppercut you, they can attack from the roof, they can jump on you. And, there are some zombies that dodge that can be a bit problematic. So, I will be healing up. There are some green herbs up once we get up here. Once we get back to the, back to the surface. I'm actually really... I got hit like 3 times then, and I didn't get poisoned. That's what I mean.
I'm really surprised by that.
Told you, mate.
Usually, like, the slightest touch of anything will poison you.
Tell you, man, the gods are looking down upon me today. Count my blessings.
Yeah, they're setting you up to troll you a bit.
Tyrant won't get stuck on the key as he usually does. He's gonna walk right through it. That's why I'm gonna heal up with the herb upstairs. 100% gonna do that. Alright, so that's the end of the caverns. We're now about to enter the labs, but before we do that, we have to drain the water in the fountain. And over here, if I did get poisoned, right here is all you need. Green herbs and blue herbs. But it's okay. Alright, so first we'll heal up. And we'll check out these books because someone has hidden medallions in them. Probably Mr. Spencer. I said first one uses the wolf one there. Alright, now we're going to put the eagle medal into the other side. Done.
While you're doing that, do we have time for another quick donation?
Yeah, mate, go for it.
Fantastic. We have a $21.62 donation from Flip Tables.
Hey,
who
Flip
says,
Tables.
best way to start the day, keep up the sick runs.
Hey, thank you, Flip Tables. You bloody legend. Thank you very much, mate. Alright, we are now in the labs. This is end game. This is it. Alright, again, these zombies here will...
so we enter end game.
So we enter endgame. Alright, we're gonna do some computer hacking here with Jill. There's actually a little Easter egg here for the second game, or it's an Easter egg in the second game. Both of these names here I'm typing in get mentioned, John and Ada. Ada is a playable character, or she's also a character, but you get to play as her a bit in RE2.
Ada Wong.
Yeah, and her boyfriend gets mentioned as well. This specific part gets mentioned because Annette, another lab worker for Umbrella, will mention that, yes, your boyfriend John, he used his password was Ada. And I was like, what? I remember that from the first game. Alright, that's all the computer hacking. We had to unlock a room on the second floor, and now we're going to go back there and get a key. That is again hidden. Thanks to this very obvious bit here. Press the button, move the pillar. And there it is. Jeez, I just freaked out, but it's like, oh my god, did I use the green herb or not? But I did, alright. Alright, so plenty of safety, alright. Run past the naked zombies. Excuse me. These guys also do a little more damage than regular zombies. I don't know why. Might be the aerodynamics because they're naked so they can bite faster, I don't know. Alright, this is where the chimeras are. They're an absolute pest. So they do that, what they just did then. And they can take you off guard. And the animation for it's really weird as well. So just do your best to run around them. Or be faster than them, run away. Don't even know what they're supposed to be. Also, by the way, this is the noisiest part of the game. It's really infuriating. Alright, now we're out. And we get a very close call here. Yep. And that right there is why I used the green herb, was just for that one bit right there. You never know. Alright guys, we've got quite a lengthy cutscene here. It goes for about 4 minutes. So Barry's trying to clear his good name with me.
I was looking for you.
Bloody Barry, mate.
Jill, don't be angry.
So this is all unskippable.
Barry, don't screw up again like you did when you dropped that rope.
See, that right there, where she says, don't screw up again. Or he says to her, oh, you should have waited for me. I think that's supposed to tell you on your next playthrough, wait for him. But you wouldn't think of that, especially when I was like 10 years old. I wasn't thinking. So I never did the final boss fight. I saw pictures of it in PlayStation magazines, like the helipad fight, and I was like, how do you do this? Like, I've never seen this part of the game before. But then I got older, discovered YouTube, saw the actual fight and how to do it, then did it myself.
Why do you have to destroy
And obviously Wesker here,
stars?
we've now discovered that the dodgy guy with sunglasses on the inside at nighttime is actually as dodgy as he looks. Surprise, surprise. That's the one thing, guys.
Never trust anybody who wears sunnies indoors.
It's always the people you least suspect.
So inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
If I was Jill, I'd be too afraid, because you saw it took Barry 3 shots early on in the game to take out one zombie.
I'm going to burn all of them to death with this entire laboratory. I must complete.
And obviously he's doing a big, what is it, exposition?
Barry.
Oh yeah, spilling the evil plan.
Yeah.
Barry!
Barry holds his head down in shame, walks away.
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella.
Also, my favorite line is coming up.
How come both Umbrella
You guys
and
are
you can
idiots.
intimidate him by taking your family as hostages?
What if you...
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him
while this cutscene is going on, I'd just like to remind everybody that we are Oz Speedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. For this event, we are raising money for Beyond Blue, charity working to raise the awareness of mental health issues and reduce the stigma around these issues to help people achieve their best possible mental health. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ozspeedruns.com.
But if I were you, I wouldn't give up.
And secondly, we have a bunch of donation incentives over the
No
course
one
of the marathon.
understands its real
The next one is coming up.
So, you're
It'll
going
be
to
ending
steal
very
all
shortly
the research?
for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the costume select.
Show you the
And then after that, we've got Choose the Pro challenge for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. I believe the incentive for Tony Hawk's Underground 2 was met, so we'll be including that one in the marathon.
a super virus.
And then, yeah, we've got a bunch over the course of the run, so check those out and donate to them.
Tyrant is the most powerful biological weapon.
So guys, Mango Punch is on after me doing Resident Evil 3. If you, there's like, I think there's what, 8 different costumes, including the default costume to choose from.
All this power will be mine.
So far, I believe it's looking like the classic Jill has won.
Don't be upset.
Yes, the
So
old...
you'll be seeing the exact same costume that you're seeing right now.
Oh, I thought you meant the, like, the jumper tied around the waist.
No, classic Jill.
Classic.
The OG.
But it's rendered slightly better. Alright, apparently this thing is better than a nuclear warhead according to Wesker. It's the ultimate being, the ultimate bio-weapon. I disagree. Sorry, my 3 grenade rounds will disagree very shortly. And, oh no, the thing that's a giant monster. Oh, yeah, okay. Good work, Barry. Good work, Wesker. Didn't see that coming. Alright.
Maybe he shouldn't have been wearing his sunnies indoors. He would have seen it coming.
Alright, here we go, guys. I'll make quick work of Tyrant here with 3 quick shots. Get him stuck on the key. And... done. Alright, guys, that's the final boss done for 80%. That's how it's... that's it.
No, you've still got the final boss, the zombie at the top of the stairs.
Ah, the infamous zombie at the top of the stairs. The bad thing about that zombie at the top of the stairs, which you guys will see soon, is that if I was poisoned by Black Tiger, the huge spider, by this point the poison has worn you down to 1 health. So basically,
you have to do this entire area without taking damage.
Yeah.
Which you've done before. I remember that on your last PB.
Yep. So that guy right there. It's the last zombie before the game, and he just...
Jill.
I don't know, he is very slippery. Very slippery indeed.
Barry?
I'm really
And a few runners have gone down to him on their PB runs. I did once as well.
Go quickly.
I had a nice
It's
time
over,
save going.
Barry.
And I was like, alright, it's got to get around this guy. And bam, he got me.
Is that so?
He did his crazy 360 no-scope on me and
Will you do me a
clapped
favor?
me up.
This
Wasn't a
is
good
my
time.
last
But I think that was also the same night
wish.
I got that first sub 40. I think, I'm not
Please,
too sure. It was like last year when that happened.
This photo to my family. Will you
Sure.
Sure thing, Barry.
give me?
So yeah, if you want to save Barry, you have to collect 3 Mo discs. Wait for him when he drops his rope. And also, basically, if you wait for him to give you a second rope, you'll get an alternate cutscene in the caverns where you meet up with him, and you can choose if you want to walk in front of him or walk behind him. You have to trust him and walk in front of him. And then you save him and you get the good ending, but then you also have to collect 3 Mo discs to save Chris. And if you do that, you get the real final boss fight of Tyrant on the helipad, where he's in berserk mode. Alright guys, this is almost it. And you gotta pick up 1 more item and use it, and that is the flare to attract Brad, the helicopter pilot. I almost said helicopter driver then. Jeez. Right, here we go. Get the flare. In the menu, down. Alright, now we're just gonna wait for Brad to land his helicopter, and that was it. And so we'll be stopping the timer very soon. I'll count down. I'll just say stop, because it's like as soon as it goes completely black, that's when the in-game timer ends anyway. And we'll also watch Brad's really dodgy landing.
Brad is probably the worst RE character.
He's a coward.
The whole reason they got stranded in the mansion in the first place was because he took off with the chopper with no reason.
Yep. And stop. End time.
All right, GG.
GG's. I'm interested to see what time I got. All right, let's watch this dodgy landing. And yep, bloody hell. All right, so we will skip all this. We get the cool 80s music here, but don't think we have time to listen to that. And obviously that right there is saying they know Tyron is still alive. Do better. You didn't kill him. Alright, what's the final time? Better be a sub 41. It should be at least. Should be. 40-12, what the hell? Wow, alright, I wasn't expecting.
Wow, jeez.
I wasn't expecting that, not to pick up the herb.
GG. Good run.
Alright, guess I'll be signing off then. What do we do here? Oh, yeah, everyone, thanks for your donations. You're absolute champions. It's all going to a good cause, Beyond Blue. As I said before, it's a mental health hotline for youth playing, I don't know, it's international, isn't it, Beyond Blue?
I don't know, to be honest, but hopefully somebody in chat could hopefully answer that.
Well, those of you playing at home, it's a mental, outside of Australia, it is a mental health hotline. Free call, you call up if you want someone to talk to. Because, you know, if you talk to friends and family about your problems, you can often cop the, you think you've got it bad, but they won't do that Beyond Blue. They'll listen to you. Maybe even give you some sound advice if you need to take your help any further. Anyway, guys,
It's primarily Aussie, Softman just told us.
Okay.
Thank you very much for that, Softy.
Champion. Also, thank you to ASM for allowing me to do a run of Resident Evil 1 here. This game means a lot to me. You know, I grew up with it and everything. It's very nostalgic, and I still love everything about it. And thanks again. Also, apologies for the alerts going off earlier and me having to quickly delete every scene. So I'm sure today I'll be going through OBS and recreating everything. All right, everyone.
You did good.
All right, thanks again, everyone. Thanks again, ASM. You absolute bloody legends for letting me do this. I hope I can get in next time, do something different. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the run.